Crown Unfiltered.
All right, guys, we are live in another session with the Crown Unfiltered, and I know you guys enjoyed the last episode, and this one is another episode, Crown Unfiltered, and I'm not just here alone. I'm here with amazing celebrities in the house, and my co-host as well. But my name is no other than MC Buster, B to the U to the STA Buster, and I have my co-host right here.
Hi, Busta. My name is Claire, and I'm happy to be here.
Exactly. We're all happy and we say it as it is right here. And on my right I have Slimcase, aka Otumba Lamba. If you actually know what Lamba is, you know what I'm talking about. Otumba Lamba in the building. What's up, my brother?
Appreciate my young cool.
And we have when you're like,
And we have, I don't know why he's putting his glasses, but it's fine. It's fine. So allow me to introduce drum Rose, Jaywon.
Hey, G. Thank you for
Jaywon.
having me, man. I appreciate it.
yeah,
Appreciate
Jaywon is in the building. So every year will be sweet for us. Exactly. Every year will be sweet for us. And we have some brands on the table and hoping someday. But funny enough, I would have to mention one of the brands here, Colagbo. I don't know if I pronounce it well. We have the ambassador right here sitting with me, and I'm so blessed to be with him, sitting with an ambassador. So maybe next time, like Bod Baba J said, backstage, he said, who knows, the next one will have a lot of food on the table.
Yes,
since,
sir.
since we have him right here, and we're
Yeah.
hoping for that. All right, without wasting much of our time, it's the Crown Unfiltered, and Claire. When we talk about the Crown Unfiltered, everybody, every individual are kings and queen in their own field.
Yeah.
What do you think about?
Yeah, I think when you say crown unfiltered, so it's kings coming to keep saying naked truth.
That's
So we say it
amazing.
as it is, uncensored. I
Mhm.
think so. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, if I may say, I'll start with you, Sling.
Yeah.
We enjoyed, your reign, and you're still reigning, you're still doing what you know how to do
Oh,
best.
God, oh, God.
On streets, the lamba, the whole, the energy you put into your kind of music.
Yeah.
You brought a little flavor in the streets, and I want you to share more light about the continuity and the music industry, mostly your path. A lot of people don't do it anymore. Just how they put the energy in it when they start, because at the point when you get what you were looking for,
Okay.
you'll be like, oh, why am I shouting again? There's no time. The money is coming. So, I feel that consistency of that style needs to stay, because it keeps remembering every fans about what you are, what you do. Because I know you're dynamic now. You do a lot.
Yeah.
So can you just explain more light about?
Um, I don't know where to start from, but it's a long journey, And at first, I came out shouting. It's my father said I was shouting because to me, I didn't feel like
Okay.
it's just my normal vibe, So it got to a point I feel like I can't keep up with this energy like this on stage till for
Sorry
a
if
long
I should
time.
cut you on that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Is it that the age is catching up on you?
it's
or...
not. It's not the age.
Okay. Carry
It's
on.
just me feeling like I can't be like shouting all the time
Okay.
because the one I shouted, it resulted. What was the result then? The street loved it. They were happy with it,
Okay.
but it all end in the street. There's some places that when I get to, I cannot shout. So, and those places are where the money go. dey. So the streets just have the noise, but they don't have the money. I'm sorry to say that.
Wow.
Yes. You see,
Wow.
those that are quiet,
They will call for you.
they don't. They are quiet. They don't want.
Noise.
You can't be with Tony Elumelu. Hey, Tony Elumelu. Hey! No. I don't like noise.
Mm.
So now I need such fan base too. I've been with the noisy part of my fan base.
Okay.
I need to be with the quiet fans of my fan base. Those that say, how far are you doing? Okay, thanks for calling. 5 million, thanks for calling. 10 million, 5 million. But the street will just hear you. Hey, my G, you get your head there, half or something now. And you go still find them. I can't continue like that. You know, at this age, I need to just, you know, to recreate
Diversify
myself. Thank you.
Well, you see, that's what we're actually talking about. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I said, you know, at the point when you start, you know, you create a style everybody loves.
Yeah.
Now, I love that part. That is where the fans will now come at you. I love the part you said,
streets.
the streets rather, they love the shout, but the thing is not coming out of the door. The money is not coming out of there. Don't worry, the street will come for you.
But that's the fact, though.
Okay.
They love the street thing. They love the. You see, streets have the noise.
Okay.
But trust me, the real bags is the push.
It's just like when we say, you know, in election, you say the villagers, you know, are the main voters, but the islanders, the mainlanders, the outside street world are not really. They'll just make noise. We vote for you, collect the money, but you
They
go.
won't come out.
Gone are those days,
Come
bro.
out.
No, gone are those days. Actually,
Because there's
it's
a
true.
revolution.
Gone are
There's a
those
revolution.
days.
Yes.
No, I am part of the revolution. So
That was then.
Yeah.
Now things
are
Yeah,
changing.
yeah.
things are
All right.
changing.
Okay, so it's my turn. It's our turn.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
great stuff. So when people hear Jaywon, you know, the first thing you hear, you think of is doing. You know, and then they always remember that Facebook love. There's this thing about your voice. So I'm not going to go back to when your mother's womb, when you started singing. So let's start from the revolution from Oduin, that song that made waves. Jaywon, it made waves. I'm not sure you understand it like your fans do, but really it made waves. So how has it been from then to now?
Okay, so so sometimes I'd be like, people ask me this question, I'd be like, me, I made, you know, I made great music before this year. This year was like the last song I made, you know, while under Kennis music,
Okay.
you know. So, and that was, I can tell you that was like the song I promoted myself. That's one song that song right there, that's my effort. That's my money. That is my time. That is what I spend my, you know, hard earned money on.
Yeah.
Though I was under a label, but I did that. You know, so people just, you know, when people just get, you know, connected to a thing,
Yeah.
and now it's very hard for you to get it off their memory.
Yeah.
So that's just one song. That is what that song is.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that song that people keep connecting to every time. And sometimes I feel like, come on, man, this is not the only song I've done. You know, this is not the only song I've done, but, you know, all these things has to do with, you know, the people,
Yes.
what they want to listen to, what they like to listen to, you know, what inspires them.
Yeah. Because
What,
it kind of resonates with
you know,
everybody.
So for me, it's been good because I made that. And then I've made a couple of more songs,
Okay.
you know, after that. For me, if you ask me, I'll tell you, Ajay has done more for me than this year did for me. You know, but a lot of people be like, Ajay. We don't know Ajay, but people know Ajay.
Yeah.
And, you know, some people connect to Ajay the way they connected to
This year.
year. But, you know, once it's in the beginning of the year, it's like the song just comes up
All
itself
over again.
all over again. So for me, it's been good. It's been a lot of work, and we're still here. We're still working. But the thing I'll tell you is, music connects to the people that connects to it. If you,
Just like the camp people for Slim.
you know, so if you make good music, you make good music. You know, like Slimcase, you know, said it was the same me that made bullshit bong 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 bong
Yeah.
bong 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 bong, and during that time I made nothing. I didn't have no money.
So we are still working with the streets.
You know,
Like the noise.
so I can relate to, you know, whatever, you know, Slimcase is saying, because I've been there.
Okay.
You know, I was once in his shoe until, you know, I understand the difference between my music and other people's music. You know, you can tell from Gbongbon, the label made me to do that song. That wasn't me. You know, but the label feel like, I'm on all this slow song, it's not gonna do it. I feel like all these slow songs won't give us the kind of money we want. But, you know, they ended up making so much money from this year that they didn't even tell me. They made more money with this year that they didn't even tell the world The world didn't even know about it. But that was my effort. I made the music. I paid for everything. But you see, music is too powerful.
It's powerful. Yeah. So,
You
Yeah.
aside that now, the first time I heard Jaywon was that was that song now that you were playing football. That was like the
Feel It
first
Bad.
of Feel It Bad. That was where I fell in love with
That's-
his song and him in person.
Mhm.
And Jay. Now, like you said something that touched me. You said the song or doing you wrote, you worked hard for it, but you didn't make the money. They make the money. You know,
They
what-
made the bigger part.
they make the bigger part of the money, and which it's at times you sit down and I'm like, am I doing the right thing? Like I did the whole hustle and bustle, and just because I'm under your umbrella, you take the lion's share, I take the small share. Now that brings me to a lot of things under that platform now, the label. You understand? A lot of things happened. Before we had
to step
Two
up.
Baba, we had Kelly Handsome, we had
Yeah.
the way they all mostly Kelly. So now tell me, Jay, what really transpired at that time? Because I know you were not happy at the point. What really transpired at that time? Where were they just sapping, using you guys to get the money and okay, do the work? Now maybe your umbrella, just do the work. I will use my umbrella shine, make I get so amount. You just take small, use and hold your body. Because I know at that time Baba J was was really, really enjoying the time. But I know inside of him, he just said it now that, not too sweet. But nevertheless, let's want to get to know
That part.
that part.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, a lot of things happen, and I don't think I want to go into details now.
No,
because I don't think.
but just let us know
Yeah,
some
because I don't
things
think
about
these
it.
people are even interested in that gist. That gist is old. It's
Yeah,
old,
no, a
I've
lot of
forgot
people,
it.
want to
Nah,
know.
come on, man. You see,
Okay.
this generation, they're not interested in that. But this is the only thing I'm gonna say. Yeah, I was calm, I was cool. I didn't go to the news to say a lot of things about the true story about everything that happened. Why? Because it was a contract. I signed a contract.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
put a
true.
gun to my head to sign
That's
a
true.
contract.
That's true.
It was not as if anyone forced me to sign a contract. So that's why these days I keep telling all the young ones that once you sign that contract, you sign the contract.
Yes.
Once you sign that contract, you sign it. It's not nothing is going. You don't come and make noise and tell us that they did this, they did that.
Mhm.
You sign that contract, you sign it. They didn't put a gun to your head. So you need to learn how to manage yourself out of that contract. And the only way to manage yourself out of that contract is to stay in. Do your time and leave. Jaywon is probably the only artist that ever came out of Kennis music that they cannot say anything bad about.
Exactly.
Even when they have so much, they cannot say it because the whole world will come on them.
Exactly.
Everybody will go against them because I did my time. It was
Mhm.
more like I was in jail.
You were
and,
calm.
and I did my time.
Yeah.
And I left. This year, they didn't know anything about it. I paid for the video, paid for the production, I paid
Wow.
for the promotion, I did everything.
In the
But
end,
it
they
made
collect
the
lion
bigger,
share.
money. But we don't grow, we don't born. We don't have all those things, all those G's. For me, I don't even enjoy talking about it again because I feel like it's not going to help me.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
not
but-
going to put money in my pocket. I'm probably not. I'm just interested in things that will, make me money and my music.
keep going,
just
you know,
keep going.
enjoy
because
your- enjoy
It's the
what
only
you're
way,
doing.
bro.
No, it's the only way actually.
All those talk is just gonna
No,
distract
but
you.
it's not about you, like you said keep you going and all that. There are a lot of people that are falling into this trap. When
That's
you,
why I said.
Mm.
You signed that contract.
okay.
I was in that contract. I wasn't happy. I was crying. I was almost depressed. But there's only one thing I knew then will save me, and that is me making sure that this contract will see to the end of it.
Sure. How long was the contract for?
The contract was 5 years.
Like eternity, man.
So and and I did everything that I needed to do, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm telling you now, Ajay is my biggest song.
Sure.
If you would, when I'm gonna count the numbers out for you, I did that. No one did that for me. From now till eternity, I have 101% on that record. That's my money. That's my investment. Those are the kind of things I want to talk about.
Oh, that's
You know?
that's
So
that's
the label, the label you're talking about, how relevant are they now?
Sure.
It's the question you have to say.
management.
So the management, how relevant? So it's more about the future. It's more about what can we do to move forward. And yeah, there was bad time. There was, my own is I thank God that they came to my life the time they came. I didn't know what would have happened to me if they didn't come that time.
Yeah.
You know, so I give them that respect till date. You know, but you know, things happen, crazy things happen. You know, crazy
Human
things
being
happen,
would always be
you know,
human,
so,
at the point.
but man, more time, all those things, time no different.
All
All
right,
those
back to Otumba
thing again.
Lamba. Otumba Lamba, you know, you got this name Otumba Lamba when was it when you were still doing the whole street vibe?
Yeah,
the whole-
I still do
because Lamba is voice, like in a way, like they give us some kind touches for voice in the street. Yeah, you know. Now I want to bring you a little bit to what he's saying based on this. If you are talented, you know, I know everybody needs everybody
Okay.
to make it in life.
Mhm.
Now you know you got it, and you wanted an umbrella like a management contract or a record label to come between. What do you think is the best? Should anyone go into that signing deals to be under a record label, or because we're trying to advise the youth
The
now,
younger
the
ones,
younger
yeah.
ones now, or would you love to stick to your sound and hustle for yourself to make it? Because a lot of people now, the style of music now has changed actually. You
Yes.
can see the likes of Dom Baba J, John Jazzy. It's picking guys from social media.
Yes.
Same as Olamide, same as David did to Mayor Kong and Dremo, and so which one is better? Is it going straight
Having
up?
a structure.
You know, yes. Which one is better structured? Like, will you just do your thing? They find you out, you sign a management contract or a record label contract. Like, because I am feeling it's kind of caging a lot of people right now. Were you under any?
No, not at all.
See, that's what we're talking
okay.
about. Yeah,
Not
so-
at all, but it affected me at some point.
okay.
At some point. Because sometimes record label is just like the phrase people use, education is a scam.
Okay.
Until you get to a point where you now need that education to pay you out of something.
Yeah.
They'll not be like, education is not a scam.
Okay.
So sometimes record label it's just make God just help man to find the right label.
Sure.
Okay.
Trust me, in this time, this one man mopo promotion, it's even harder this period that we are. Because music is now structured. There are a lot of branches now that it's not like a circle. It's caucus, it's team, it's kaba, it's more than just one person, one man mopo. You only you with Instagram, not now that Instagram is even doing anyhow. Only you cannot do it. You know, or else it will cause finish. Only you will. There will not be brand. The brand thing will go and look those that are under Maven, Empire, compared to those that are doing it alone in the streets. There's always a difference. You just have to be under umbrella of those who sabi that road pass you. That they know where God are there, they know where you go jump.
Yeah, exactly.
They know, but the only problem be say these people sometimes they chop much. They are eating more on your head than your own. We get craft. I get people say I don't even mention names. We say I dey hear story for studios now. Some people don't go sign some deals of even salaries.
Wow.
They go to get big shows. I don't want major person wey everybody know. But trust me, these people are on salaries. Like 500,000 a month. Or you get. So now until when wahala come happen, maybe say they want sign one major deal. Maybe say the deal will come. The deal's like almost like say like 150M. And now contracts go end in 2 months. And this one, and the person who knows the contract go ahead, won't come resign another contract.
Oh.
That one on the watch, say, this contract will end, and this deal they come of 150 million. So the guy bring it, sign.
Imagine.
Now so that one just delay, to the contract end, no green sign, go for back, collect the contract.
Imagine.
As a single artist. Then break up happen. So a lot of things that happens like that. Say, now make God just make person find the bond. To that management, they are more than just your manager, or they are more than just your record label. They are your friend. Just have a friend record label, and a fair deal. Trust me, it works. You just to enter the studio, do music and give them. But if you're on your own, now you go dey find to sort record label, sort influencers, go sort radio, go sort TV, go on your own o. You go do this one, you go do this one. When people won't call you, it's just two people that you see. But if you have record label, there are teams. Even if you go to club, no matter how empty the club is, your own team alone will fill this table.
Yeah.
When they call you club, that only you are a manager, sit down like nobody.
Yeah. That's
get what I'm
that's,
saying?
that's true.
So
That's true.
the get to a point, record label is still needed. You can't do it alone. Trust me. I've been in that shoes. It's not possible. You still
Need
flop.
some.
Yeah.
Wow, that's true. Claire, sorry to cut you, Robert G. Claire, in the acting world,
Yeah.
and it's good to be dynamic in whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I stumble upon some of the things he does on social media.
skits.
Yeah, his skits.
Yeah.
And I just told him that I think maybe they'll have to nominate him for one of the skit
Influencer of the year.
makers. Comedy skit makers. So Slim, tell me, was it because I sounded the
Rephrase the question again.
I sounded the catch people well again for this music thing. Make I try comedy. Make I try the creative part of me,
Okay.
So how did it take up? Like, did you just chill? Oh boy, like I say Lamba don't come out for this mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Lamba no dey go anywhere.
Okay.
You see, Lamba is not what I learned in the school also. So I forget anything what I learned. But Lamba are inbuilt of me. Sesame Ganja, Rubilash, all these Lambas, they are so original. Now, not for my mouth, you go first hear around. But while I was doing that, I was also at that peak. I still dey shoot skit. That skit thing don't dey inside me, because at the beginning of my career, I never wanted to be an artist.
Really?
Yes.
No, I think you told me one time when you came to my studio that you worked in a factory before, right?
Thank you. I never wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be a movie star.
Okay.
Because I'm a big fan of Jackie Chan. So I wanted to be like, I'm going to be Jackie Chan. So until I stumbled on a movie, which is The Drunken Master.
Okay, yeah.
And when Jackie Chan don't drink high now, he was,
Yeah.
so I'll be like, whoa, wait. I can do something like this. You understand? Then so from there I started, then I became a hype man to one club. Then one thing led to another. Then I just found myself doing music. Okay, fine. It got to a point I'll be like, okay. And I'm a big fan of Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
And all this. So I'll be like, I need to improvise, because now music of the time of them Jaywon and them times of all this is different from music of now.
Now, yeah.
Of them times of them Serikis, the lot of Ajaz sounds.
Yeah.
They are rapping back in those days for passion. They are so passionate about doing it. They are not doing it and checking the numbers. How many likes? How many comments?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
They
True.
don't you like this song. Take them down. Then they rap. Some of them reminisce them.
Yeah.
So Tiwa, one chance, get it up. Passion day. But now there's no more pleasure. All we have is pressure.
Sure. Sure.
Fear of uncertainty. Now numbers now what they determine how talented you are. In the time of Michael Jackson, no likes, no comment, nothing they happen. If you see Michael Jackson, you go faint, because no person you dey see anyhow for social media when you want see him. But now see finish, social media don't cost see finish. You don't get anybody can feel abuse anybody anyhow. If Michael Jackson come in this period, if you abuse Michael Jackson, if we don't die soon,
True now.
If
He would have
Tupac
died
come,
of-
If Tupac
he
come.
go shoot
wahala
them
go
shit.
start, you don't kill people. But then, bro, when you want see Tupac, so when you see me in person, you will faint. So with music no be like that music again. So the thing just come up from my mind. Like, no, this is not what I fell in love with. It's not content. It's not numbers. Okay, now numbers and content. We die here.
Wow.
Okay, so
Thank
now-
you guys. You get heard, right? Okay.
So I think in that same line we should move to Jaywon. Jaywon,
Okay.
I know you did a movie. I know you did a movie. So movies, would that be something you have always wanted to do, or something you just felt you should pick up along the road? But sometimes I feel most of these things we do at the long run is something we have had in mind but not sure how to go about
Looking for
it.
a way, opportunity to give us
Do you
the
understand?
limelight.
Like Slim
right?
said. So how's your journey to movies? And is this something you intend to keep doing? Are we going to keep looking out for Jaywon's movies?
Okay, so first of all, it was actually a movie that brought me to Lagos.
Wow. You see
You
what we're
heard
talking
it.
about?
So it was movies that brought me to Lagos.
Okay.
And I was going from one place to another, doing different audition. I can even remember one that actually discouraged me from, trying to be a movie actor. Was somewhere in what's that place called right before last week. I don't know what they call that place again. Is it Sherry or something like that?
It should be Sherry Gondo.
Igondo area,
Yeah.
thank you. And they almost kidnapped us.
At
All
that
these
time.
ritualists. So after that day, I said, "Yo, man, this movie won't work." So I started, writing. Yeah, because I was writing before, but then, it wasn't that deep. So movie, for me, has always been, one of my passion. Like one of the things that I wanted to do.
Okay.
And so when the roles started coming in, I just started doing it. And a lot of people still do not know that, I was in a Hollywood movie last year that was #1 in over 120 countries. We shot in Switzerland and, Czech Republic and Europe. And that's probably one of the biggest movie on Netflix last year,
Okay.
And people do not know because I didn't talk much about it.
Why though?
Because, everybody knows me to be an artist. And,
Okay.
I don't think I'm at that point where I want to switch from music. I love music. Music is my life. Music is probably the only thing I can tell you that you can wake me up in the middle of the night, I can do, and I
Effortlessly.
enjoy it. It's not like, aside the fact that music is the only thing that you can, once I'm doing music, I cannot be sad. I cannot, there's nothing you can do to me.
Mm.
That's how passionate I am with music. So I don't think I'm ready to do like a total switch,
Okay.
to movie or to any other thing. Because this is, man, I feel like I'll be depressed, So we thank God we're making money from the music, because even money no deal for done, everything for done.
Everything.
And like he said, everything is numbers now. But it has always been like that, just in a different way.
Mhm.
If you look at during the days of Michael Jackson and the rest of them, they were counting the cities.
That's
Oh,
true.
yes,
They can't
true.
see this.
They will
Sure.
count the cities.
Sure.
They know how much CDs you're selling.
Album sales.
So it has always been about numbers. It's not like, and it's now that we are talking iTunes. Like iTunes has always been there. So but it's just that, different generation, different approach to everything, And now everybody is talking. Now people who has time to sell CDs. People release album without even remembering I'm supposed to sell on the street.
Yeah.
Because everybody get an
Digital.
Android phone, where you can download all this music from, But the thing is, you just, even it's in the Bible, that is what you know that God will bless you with.
Mhm.
It is that thing that you have an idea, it's that thing that you are passionate about, that thing that you love. That's so God will take bless you. If God wants to bless you, it's that thing.
Sure.
It's what it meets what you are doing, what you are waking up every day you're doing. That is what God will use to bless you.
But it
Yeah,
takes a lot
so-
not to push the movie that was #1 in
Yeah.
places.
People know, some major actors, they because it's not Nigeria movie, it's not African movie, so it's not like every that you talk about. Oh,
Yeah.
is Kunle Afolayan or is African Magic. No, it's not on those levels. It's a proper Hollywood movie,
And that's why a lot of them would have pushed.
Mhm.
I mean,
and
so
people they fought me self that, but man, it's not about the movie is there. It's doing the numbers. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Just that, me, I don't. This is not like my thing. Yes, I still the same me, but it's not. It's music. Music for me is too. It's more like. It's my life. It's a way of life now.
Mhm.
okay.
So that's the question. Like, how much do you believe in what you do? So for me, it's a way of life. It's one thing that I know how to operate with it. I know what to do with it. If you give me, I know what I need to do with it. I know where I need to enter. I know where I go feel, bring the money out. But it's what you know. And now with that thing where now you feel, if you go try, like now he's doing, creating content.
Exactly.
Like he said, for me, he has always been creating content.
Mhm.
You know, so it's just him just relaxing and saying, and we will drop. He's making so much money from music. He is still making so much money from music. You know, but these are the things he loves, and he's doing it, and he's making money from it, and he's happy. You know, so it's that thing that makes you happy, is that thing that you're doing, because bro, if you go do it, you know, Sabi. You see that depression, you will not survive.
And it is actually it will actually
Because
be worse.
listen to me, I don't know about other people,
Yeah.
but me that I'm sitting down here, in a year I spent nothing less than 10 million to promote myself. This year I spent over 15 million to promote myself.
Wow.
I just released an album, you know. So
Yeah,
and it's
but
not, you can go and check, if you, I can give you, me I calculate them out myself. It's not. No be matter of say I know I know how much don't come off of my body, you know. I know how much I'll spend. So, but I, you know, it's not me do that. I don't spend the money. I just told you 2013, 2012, 2013. This year that everybody loves, I did everything. Even the video shoot, I paid 3 times. Patrick Ellis, it was 3 times I paid the money, you know. But today, you know, everybody is still talking about the music.
Sure.
Why? Because, but let's assume I didn't invest the money. Let's assume I say I didn't on that level now.
Yeah.
If you're not fit do and make the song dead here,
Yeah.
just imagine how my life would be today without this year.
That's
Everybody say Jaywon, this everywhere you go they say Jaywon, this year.
true. And you keep performing every
Oh,
1st
that's
of
so
January.
exciting.
Keep
So you
performing that
understand,
song.
not in and out of the country, everywhere.
Ah.
You know.
Well.
So but just imagine, say, as I get the money for pocket, I say, I mean get Kennis music. No, I then get the label and I then go push them. Say now then if they no spend the money on top my career, I no do. Imagine where I go. Just think am for your head. Say,
That's true.
Mama just come out this year's song, come out for Jaywon career. There will be a vacuum. There will be
Exactly.
that space
True.
could, you know. So it's about what you know how to do, what works for you. Waiting work for Tai,
No go
no work
for
for
Kanye.
Kende.
Exactly.
Don't go and do it because everybody is doing it too. You will suffer it too. And now only you go inside your house, they cry.
Yes, that's quite
Sure.
true.
Because now you they send now the alert now your phone they come.
Yes, so
You know, just imagine, you know, spending that much money and nothing comes out of it.
I understand that fact now, because most times when I say, "Oh, Papa, you have fun now. Send me this thing now." But just a guy, calm down. And now I know where the
So,
money they go.
so you understand, it's a lot of work. It's a
Yeah.
lot of, you know,
Dedication.
a dedication, you know, patience, and you know, love. Because you will not spend your money. I heard him saying he just paid for an apartment for days. That's you just talking
Yes.
about almost 1 million naira, just like that. Just to create all the
Okay,
content that he
content.
wants. It's not cheap. So imagine someone who is not passionate about creating content. He probably they look for people house to go
shoot.
shoot. Probably they look for beggy place to go shoot. But no, because this is what I do. I know my way around this. And I will then, you know, I know how to do, just make it work. You know, so it is what it is.
First
you know?
Buster, sorry to cut
Okay.
you. Do you think, the likes of Jaywon had a very high level of discipline at the time compared to now?
J1 is, I think J1 is still J1. No, J1 is still J1. You know why I say J1 is J1? You know, like Slim said,
Yeah.
the record label will mold you in a certain way that suits them.
No, but listen to me.
Okay.
When it comes to the record label thing, even him, he knows the truth. When you were independent,
Yeah,
and you had the biggest song,
I said,
were you not enjoying the money?
I was enjoying the money,
So here's the question. So it's
but
not.
I was just only thinking about that. I could have.
You could have done more, but listen to me. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. When I was under Kennis, do you know how many of us was there? How many can you remember today? I'm not
There
even
are many,
using
that's
against
true.
anybody.
That's true. That's true.
You know how many artists on that
Sure.
level right now? How many is
They-
really
yeah.
popping?
Yeah.
So it's not about the label. It's about you, the artist. And it will always be about you. Because one day the label will go. What you have left is just you. And if you don't know how to invest on your, career, on your music or whatever you do, you're still going back to the trenches. So it's more like, artists, how much do you love what you do? how much can you invest on your career? Back then, when I was under Kennis, I was making peanuts because, even from my sales, only like what comes to me wasn't even up to 30%.
Wow.
From the sale of the music.
Wow.
So imagine
That's
me,
pressure,
look, imagine what I'm getting from that, and I still have to invest my money. I still have to shoot video from my own pocket. One day I'll give you a gist. One of the artists from the label came to my house, and I was paying for Madantin video. It was Matt Max, and then I gave my brother 500K, a big money.
That time.
So 500K, first payment, go and give it to the director. The artist look me, say, they always talk and say this man and these people they always dey by her. So they give you money like this, go. I say, which money? That's my money. That money is not from any label. That's my money that I saved up because I want to shoot this video. Because if I don't shoot it, nobody's gonna shoot it for me. So you can even still be under that label and nothing will still happen.
Sure.
So you cannot say you are not doing well. You are doing well. Because even some of the people under that label, they cry. So, see her now. See so artists. So waiting work for A, no go work for B. So just that all of us they pray for grace. Say, oh Lord, if I label, make I find myself for better label, we go understand me, we will go feed jail.
Yeah.
Many people don't. Bro, Olamide is my brother, he's my friend. But do you want to tell me that every artist that you have signed, they are all successful?
No.
Some day somewhere, nah, cost they cost them.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
True. One
See,
day earlier.
So you understand? Some day they vex, they para for Olamide, they say, yeah.
Princess one boy.
But that is a label. So it will not work for everybody. Not be everybody with a sign for label they make them. Some people they get all the influence, all the thing where they get them, but the day their contract expire, they not renew the contract. You are now on your own. Everybody that knows you from where you just signed you, believe you have all this money. Now you're on your own. When you did no money, now you are on your own. On your own, things are worse. You don't even have money to feed yourself. So every time I always tell my people and my friends that, bro, just thank God for wherever you find yourself, whatever situation, whatever level you find yourself. Just keep thanking God because, bro, it's not everybody that it will work for. As an artist, if you're on your own and you made it on your own, for me, you have to be a lazy artist for you not to put a structure together for yourself. Because my brother, at that point in time, if you make them, and if the biggest label signs you, if you know if you still put a structure to your own brand, you will still fail. You think it's a label that is doing everything. There's some artists who will say, if they no post for the artists know they post. That kind of artist now, when the record deal expire and is on his own, there's no even body to even push you to post again. There's no even label to say when you don't post then you're on your own. I know of one of the biggest Nigerian artists at the time was with label. They did everything. But this guy come off for label. He don't know the address of EP3. He don't know where MTV office they.
Wow.
He don't know where Sun City they. Because every time they have to you have interview, okay, you call the stylist to come and meet me at home, and the driver to come and pick me. You know what time? Bro, you are not under any label again. Your contract don't expire. Even the label don't want you again. The label wants to sign a new artist.
Yes.
One new artist there. So now you're on your own now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please follow Jaywon for the next masterclass on music.
No, see, anytime I'm with Jaywon on my live TV program, Jaywon is always killing it. Like
but listen, I don't have any problem with record label. If God blesses you with a very good structured record label, of course, man, your brand will get bigger. But is that what you want to be for the rest of your life?
Sure.
So as an artist, you need to always remember that I get where they go.
Exactly.
Because there's no artist won't sign, no record label won't sign for 10 years.
Even we as we are born.
So you need to just be able to create something for yourself where say even got me. I don't even to marriage. I will ask you myself, like, what if this thing don't work the way you want time again? What are you going to do? What this thing where you make money every day now? If one day the money no come again, what thing will happen? What are you going to do? So as a man, as a very serious minded person, as someone that cares about his future, you need to think
ahead.
Both ways.
Yeah.
So, but the label issue, brilliant. If you are blessed to be on that one of the best label or label where they try, yes, definitely they will fight for you. They will go hard for you. But out of all the artists, we don't deal with that record label. Many of us we don't go past record label. We dey cry. Bro. When I was under Kennis, many times I cry, man. But each time I cry, I ask myself, "But this is what you've always wanted. You have it. So just make sure, say you spend your time wisely, do what you need to do, and think ahead. But many people, I know people that don't still sign 7 years, not one song they not drop.
They take the percentage, 30-20%.
I think some people are comfortable with that.
Some label day where they sign, they give you car, they rent apartment for you. They chase them, come out for the house last. They collect the car back.
That's being too comfortable with yourself.
So your own is more just pray. Say waiting be our own.
Make it be our
own.
Exactly.
Because everything will not work for everybody.
Even we as human beings, as our parents give birth to us, they will be at the stage you're on your own.
Exactly.
So if you don't build your own structure, your parents, like I know my dad used to tell me, "Oh, see, I'm leaving." He left me in Lagos, 2000. I was alone in Lagos at that time. What age? You understand? So you're on your own now.
Yeah.
You're the man. So if you don't build a structure for yourself, arrivederci. All right, back to Slim in the building. And don't forget, it's still Crown Unfiltered. And you heard from the masterpiece, just like what my co-host said about Baba J. I call him Baba J, So it's Crown Unfiltered where, we're saying it the way it is. And he has just told us a little tip of the iceberg about what it is. And don't forget, we should have some brand, right here on the table. We're going to be having some of them. Sorry if you're not here. Bye-bye. So I we're praying and wishing they come someday and sponsor. And like I told you guys, we'll have Kola Kolagbo. He does a lot of job though, but we'll have the brand ambassador here from his skits. That's why I said he does a lot of job, for the Gayoyos in the building. All right. So you told me back soon that you have a single.
Yeah.
You did, and I was so happy when you told me. I was happy, like so. But there will be no shouting though. Will you one day do an R&B kind of music?
Come on now.
Like a love song.
Yeah, I will someday.
How would it sound like? Oh baby.
You see.
All right.
So when you are singing, and then you see the switch. You see, you start making sense and you just scatter everything. So that's why I thought that I'm not going to
do that again. Okay, but
it
how's
doesn't work for it sometimes.
But it's not only song now, because that song, the song with Peruzzi and Larry Gaga, they shout not too much. Right?
Yes.
Then I'm dropping another one.
Okay.
That is no, and I understand, where you're coming from, but there's for me, that's one of my best.
Okay, the one he did with Larry Gaga.
The one Larry Gaga
And Tubaba Azama. I love that song.
That is one of.
I actually played that song so well, but he didn't give me a green light.
Slimcase best.
Azaman is a good. So, but it is what it is. One thing I believe about this journey is that
But can we not have a song like that again?
we can. I can do it.
Like,
but
you didn't do much on that song.
Yes.
I don't do much.
So
He did the hype thing. You used to
I
be a
just
hype
hype.
man.
so why we can have a song like that
Yeah,
again?
but to which fan base?
They are there. I don't do that, man.
True.
To which fan base?
Bro, I told you something upstairs.
Yes.
I know the people's
They are still.
you say, man, where is Otum? So you might maybe maybe you think they're not that much. They're not that but
Yeah.
bro, man, come on, man.
So my fan base have repented. They have stopped. I've stopped loving my music to now start loving my content.
And
That's
so
how
this
I
will even be a better way.
That's
for
a
them
better way to
do.
even
Yes.
even do.
So it's not like you're switching
know.
completely. So they're just.
But I will. It's like a struggle of Fenty and the Rihanna herself thing. I'm having that same thing. You know, sometimes that's why it's taking a long time for Rihanna to drop music. I think she's struggling with, should I just be a makeup artist or should I be an artist?
Because she's making money off that.
Yeah.
That cosmetics.
She's making a whole
She's
lot
the
of
richest.
money.
I thought you said she stopped
But
singing.
Rihanna, if you go back to go and check Rihanna's monthly listening on Spotify,
So
she has more monthly listening than
Then an active artist.
like a lot of American
Yes,
artists that
that
are
are
active
popping.
right now.
Yeah.
people still listen to her music,
Yeah.
but she's still in love with that Fenty makeup thing.
Yes, because there's so much money coming from there.
Yeah, that's
don't
why
know.
sometimes I find it very hard to drop
Release music for us.
You know what?
You know what?
You are just
You know
still
what?
doing.
You're
You are doing that. You don't want to
selfish.
release
You know
music
what?
for
Yeah.
us. Release music for us.
Because
too.
now if I put 10 million inside music, sometimes I will reap 1 million.
So don't put 10 million.
You know why?
again.
Because I will do video, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this. But as a content creator,
He's now a production person.
But yes,
so,
he's not a production guy
yeah,
now.
so budget is coming in.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I
You
charge-
use 1 million to catch 10 million.
Exactly.
I charge 2 million per post.
Imagine.
Just one post.
So now make a song for us.
Yes,
No,
no.
calm down. So if I charge 2 million per post, and what I would spend to create the content may not even cost me 100,000.
This
Because
serious-
everybody wants to be on
this
the
serious
content.
accounting you're now doing.
So now I'm making 1.9 million for myself,
yes, per post.
but music, the debit is more and the risk is high.
Okay, fact.
You get?
Fact.
So as an artist, I've been there, I'm done there, I've seen crowd, I've seen the shot, I've seen the I'm okay. I'm feeling like I'm not like old, I'm not like big
OG.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
Yeah, Dre.
Yeah, Dre now, okay. Dre, you need to drop the second album. It doesn't feel like dropping it anymore.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, so I just enjoy this thing that I'm doing now because things I'm supposed to use my money do that time, I don't use my money do am.
Okay.
So I don't come there under pressure. I don't come. If like say waiting nice takes him that time. Nothing they shock me again. You know, when they shock me
Okay.
again.
Yes.
That passion of music thing.
Mhm.
I think I'm not losing the music. I'm losing the passion for it.
Mm. Wow.
You get
Facts,
it's the
man. I
passion. that I'm
understand.
losing.
Yeah, I get it because
You know,
you know.
but now you're so blessed, bro. And I'm gonna break it down for you, bro.
Yeah.
You decided to take a little break on music. I'll say a little break
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you must release music for us.
Yeah.
But now you are still in the game.
Yeah.
You are still
You're
right
still
here in front
popping.
of us. You are still. I'm on your page almost every now and then. Why? Because there's something, you know, that I want to see, and I'm getting it still.
Yeah.
You know, probably even some of these people that even think is doing this music, they don't even have it. So when I say you are so blessed, you have something that keeps you in the game.
Just like we talked about Rihanna now.
You know,
You're
that
making
keeps
money.
you in the game.
Yeah.
There are
So
some people that are making music now.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll go. Claire, let's quickly go, down to the drink thing now. So now this is a drink or dare. We're playing our games now. So everybody out there, this is the Crown Unfiltered, and we're going straight to the drink or dare, and we have celebrity guest artists, in the likes of Jaywon and
Slimcase.
Slimcase, the Otumba Lamba. So we'll do the drink or dare. So I'll start from Slim. Slimcase, I want to ask you this one. There's one I'll ask Jay. Let me ask Jay. You ask Slim. Okay. Now, Baba Jay. Between no, this one is just let's be real here. Let's be real here. Between Slimcase and Mr. Real. Between Slimcase and Mr. Real, who will you go for?
okay.
Why we ask?
Okay,
because
listen,
I'm
but
here.
wait. If I'm not here,
Uh,
I will have answered this question.
Yes, well,
Okay.
Because if I answer this question,
mm,
let me tell you two things that will happen.
mm,
People will feel like I'm biased.
Yeah.
People feel like this guy is sitting there around here,
Mm.
that was sitting down with me right here.
Mm.
It's probably the closest artist I have. Probably don't see every day, but I can send him a message now, he will reply now. I can call him now, he will do it now.
mm.
So I will drink. I will not answer that question.
Oh, good.
Nice,
I love that. I
So
love
let's
that.
do it.
So which one do you want now? Which one do you want?
Red Bull.
So I can pick anyone. Anyone.
Yeah, anyone you want. So open it.
Why you like this now?
No. I'll give you. No. We actually
this
no. We have this is option.
No, NSC don't too collect my money.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We have confirm. We have origin beaters. We have Cola.
What is confirm?
Look at confirm here. No, let's put it.
No.
If anyone you're drinking, we're all drinking.
I will manage Kolak. I go manage Kolak.
When anyone is drinking, we're all drinking it.
Yes, please.
So we'll mix it with
I don't take alcohol.
you don't take our okay, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't. But I keep asking. He doesn't take.
Kolak support Nigeria products.
But you're supporting Kolak.
Support.
And you're not. I know you're not taking alcohol, but you're supporting.
Yeah, support made in Nigeria products.
So now
support.
bring that one. I think he needs to take something though, no matter what.
Yes, I can pour
Small.
them.
Okay, he doesn't.
No, I'm the one drinking now. You need
Okay.
to ask him first now.
Okay. Let's do this for you.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. But you need to drink something though.
Mm.
So now you don't rush it. They do on like one hand. You won't take more.
No. What is it? You get another plan for me today.
All right, Claire, you ready?
Yeah.
Carry your own cup. Okay. I'll pour small for you now, so I'll take it at once.
Why?
Like a chair thing.
I don't take my own. Take your own.
All right. Are you ready? So it's our crown Unfiltered, and right here, my co-host Baba J has actually taken his, and he's smiling like And we have Slim. A lot of people never knew that Slim doesn't take alcohol.
I don't do cast now. You know, don't they know?
We know what they take.
Seriously.
We know what in.
But no, is the crown Unfiltered? Really, he doesn't take alcohol.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. To crown Unfiltered. Yeah. That's a great shirt.
Why did you squeeze your face like it was juice?
Not strawberry.
I had to look at his face. Slim.
All right.
So if you had to go with wisdom or grace, which would you go for?
That's difficult.
You have to choose. If you can't choose, you take a drink.
Wisdom or grace?
Gladly.
I go for grace over wisdom.
Why?
Grace is making imperfect perfect.
Come on now. Come on now.
And that's wisdom.
Bad guy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I like that.
That's crazy.
Me, if you ask me, if I didn't think, if I wasn't, if I don't date, your state of mind, I probably would go for wisdom. But forgetting that grace covers
exactly. Grace is
Yeah.
This guy.
Thank you. Nice.
All right. Down to Baba J. In life or death situation, which will you go for, your mom or your wife?
I don't live in life now.
No. Okay. So who you go for? No, your mom is still alive. Oh.
Yeah, I know, but listen to me. Even my mama will tell me to pick my wife.
Your mom will tell you to pick your wife.
My mother will tell me to pick my wife.
Okay, so
for real, my mom will tell me to pick my own life. Because it's tight. It's very tight. You're in a very tight situation. It's very, very tight.
So who will you pick?
Especially a woman we born for you, people that you have born and you have a family with.
And you saw how your mom went through.
Don't
for
worry,
you.
my own.
Even
my
on
mom suffer for me well.
So now your mom and your wife in that situation.
I will drink. Don't worry.
Let's go.
Cola again, right?
I will drink.
We still have small.
So
but the truth is, even my mama go tell me to pick my wife.
But let's just say it's good.
Let's make me eye come up for it.
So bring your own.
We drink to
Please
this.
do justice to just very little. Thanks.
Okay.
What you are trying to do?
We're trying to get high.
Oh God! That's how small. President of our call.
Let me pour for you, small.
Thank you.
Okay. No, I thought I said I should draw. All right, are we ready? All right, yeah. Yeah, now.
Cheers to the weekend. Drink to this.
Yeah, cheers
And
to
we
the
have a
weekend.
long list to ask.
We have a long list.
No, it won't work.
It will work.
It will not work.
Are you trying to tell me
You
that
said that, you know when you
If not, I'll
drink,
start
you
lying.
point.
you don't
I'll
have to
start
lie.
lying.
So, I remember DJ Khaled. Like you said, he doesn't know who. He was drinking and drinking and drinking. And was like, "Oh, yo, manager, hope I'm all right. I'm not talking trash, right?" Yeah, you can take that.
Am I talking trash already?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. I never drink now. My eye is still clear.
Kulako.
Cola.
Man.
Kolak.
So after now,
See,
you know,
check
just
your
after this,
Snapchat
we'll
too.
look
I don't
for
send you
who-
message.
Report on, right? Now, our to you, Sling, Biggie, or Jay-Z. Who will you go for? That's B.I.G.
Yeah, I know.
or Jay-Z. Who you go for? And why?
Jay-Z is like the smaller version of Biggie, so I go
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
I believe Jay-Z hailed from Biggie. Jay-Z spit a lot of Biggie's verse. A lot. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, trust me. Even now, as you am this and say how many Biggie's mouth you spit out of your fat lips.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I go for Biggie.
Oh, you go for Biggie.
Yeah, Notorious B.I.G.
All right, cool. Okay?
So my turn.
Yeah.
Jay.
Be nice. Be nice to me.
Okay. He got me
You
here.
will ask me that kind of question.
Okay.
I will like giving you a very different answer.
All right.
Okay, so let's go. Very easy. Power or wealth?
Come on, man. Power will give you words. Power will give you everything that you want. If you have power, you can accumulate every other.
Are you sure?
How about that?
I can argue that with you,
I
though.
can
No, but I
argue
think
that.
I'll go with him.
Listen to me. When you have power, listen to me. Why do you think some of your Nigerian politicians that is wealthy are going for power?
Power.
No, but that's just so they can acquire more wealth.
Exactly.
So, power is well,
So you people should
all the
dream
billionaires that you know.
Yeah?
All
We
of
guys
them.
should dream because we've already buttressed our own points.
Who?
Yeah, we said power.
Power.
We are good power
Okay, don't
now.
argue.
No, we actually are good power.
Power.
Okay, let's
Power
go.
cost changes.
Let's go. Slim's turn.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, all right. Sling.
I don't like this, and I don't.
Okay.
Because this motherfucker right here is not drinking.
Okay. Now as Sling.
Yes.
Seun Kuti and Femi Kuti. Who you go for? For originality, for real fella.
Thank God
To
you
play.
made me ask that question.
I'll go for Seun Kuti.
Why?
That's
Why?
Yeah, Seun Kuti is someone that anytime I see Seun speak or his messages in the song, it reminds me of Fela. Like Seun Kuti have this ruthless side of Fela. You know, someone is ruthless. And Seun, Femi, like
The tush side.
Femi always look for a right and peaceful way to handle things.
Sure. Sure.
Seun believe that no, not a craze. No,
Exactly.
He say it the way it is.
Exactly.
So I go for Seun anytime.
That's good. This guy's
Yeah.
So you must be a fella, a big fella.
Yeah,
love
it's actually for me too. Seun. Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
Now DJ, then we'll go back to our questions.
Jenny, it won't work this time.
Well, it doesn't concern
You
me.
look on your face to me.
Yeah, for me, listen, listen to me, I love Seun.
Yeah.
I love Seun.
Seun.
But you know, when the name Femi comes up, too many things comes to your head. You know, peacemaker, futuristic. Do you even know this whole Afrobeat, this whole thing that we're having today? Femi was one of the people that contributed so much to it.
Sure.
He's one of the first set of people to start traveling the world, you know, to start touring and doing all these.
Yeah.
And he keeps spreading our music to all. There was one interview that I saw when he was talking about, yo, man, the people coming behind me, people, you better forget about me. The people that are coming behind me when it comes to Nigerian music, there are more. Like, he saw these old Afrobeats that we have today. He saw it coming long time ago. You know, so when you're talking about the music industry, for me, because Femi has contributed more to the music than Sheon.
Yo,
I don't know if I'm saying
because
the right
Sense
thing.
of longevity.
You know,
longevity.
so
yeah.
Femi, when before now,
Yeah.
Femi's song, wonder, wonder, wonder,
Yeah,
wonder,
wonder.
wonder, 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 wonder. Those songs they were playing in Taneo, we with the village. Femi, even the Fela song,
Yeah.
when that song came out for me, it was everywhere. It was on the TV, it was on channel. I watched it on channel. So, in as much as she now a guy man, she kind of person you can, the kind of person you can relate to. Big shout out to his wife, Sheila's wife. That is one I like her. Like been to a restaurant before. So, but for me, I love Sheon for Sheon.
I love Sheon.
But I love Femi for Femi, and because Femi has contributed more when it comes to the music.
Okay.
Sean is more like
I feel like
activist.
He's an
Yeah,
artist.
he is an
activist,
look at
actually.
so it's more like there are
An
two
activist.
different kind of
individuals.
individuals and brands. And
Okay.
look at like Madena is Femi's son.
Yeah.
Made is already doing amazing.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
True.
He's already holding down
Shows.
shows
Yeah.
and traveling the world, and even nominated for Grammys.
Yeah, sure.
So for me, when it comes to the music, the Afrobeat that we have today, and Femi's achievement and the way Femi handle stuff. Don't be say as a guy man, don't say like Sheon Wings. I like Sheon Wings, but Femi, man,
Okay.
should give
So
it to him.
this is very easy. Tiwa, Shay. Very easy.
Very,
I
very
love
easy.
Tiwa.
That's very easy.
Tiwa is man.
Mama
Tiwa
J.
Tiwa is humble.
Mama
Tiwa is.
J.
She is my, I can't say my
Mama
friend,
J.
but one of the few people that I relate to. But I've not had the kind of relationship I have with Tiwa.
Tiwa. Okay.
Tiwa in and out of the country. Last year, November, I was still in Turkey, Istanbul, and I had to attend one of her shows. And I didn't even know she knew I was there until I heard my name as she was performing. So when you talk about humility, when you talk about, and I worked with her before. We had a song, God Send, I featured Tiwa
Yeah.
before. And we're even still chatting and talking to do something else. So I don't have the kind of relationship I have with Tiwa. With she,
Shay.
Tiwa is down, Tiwa is humble. So
He said humility. You want to
Yeah,
pick up his
Yeah,
slippers?
yeah. So
Humility.
now Whitney Houston and
Oh,
Whitney Houston and Celine Dion.
My God, I grew up listening to it. If you had to ask my father this question, he would have just Celine Dion because Daddy always plays Celine Dion for us.
Your
back
dad na
in
guy
the
man.
days.
So
Well,
but for you.
But for me, it's Whitney Houston any day, any time. I love
really?
Whitney because Whitney is a sound that relates to the 90s,
Okay.
enter 2000. So now hip hop done they come up.
Okay.
So what is your love is mine?
Okay.
But Celine Dion will drag the thing. Everything will be like it's a burial.
Codely, I disagree, Shao.
Me too.
Because
But
for me, I
Whitney,
disagree.
Whitney, I still miss her today. I listen to all her albums, especially Could I Have These Keys? I love Whitney Houston's voice.
Wow, that's
sorry.
amazing.
Yeah.
Let's quickly go back to before we go back to the drinker there. So tell me, Slimcase, will you say that the Afrobeat music has actually taken the world? Because I know Afrobeat music originated from the world of Africa, and now we have a lot of people, even from Ghana, mostly Ghana, Nigeria, are kind of, and other countries like Cameroon, Congo, with their own sound, their own dance, Makosa, and all that. But Afrobeat is like the African thing, and Nigeria is like, oh, let's push Nigeria, Ghana, most especially. So now, do you think at this time that Afrobeat has actually taken around the world? Because a lot of people say Afrobeat has taken the world and all that. What do you think?
Afrobeat have not taken the world
Okay.
in terms of numbers.
Okay.
And all this the Mexican music, the Spanish music, bro. Their numbers is mad.
Okay.
You'll be seeing 20 billion views
Okay.
on YouTube and all these things. But we are almost getting there. But at this point, there are still some things that we need to put in place we need to love ourselves.
Mm.
That hatred is break. We suppose one day there, but because say we know now black still no like black, come they drag us down again. Be like catalyst, so they slow the thing down. But when there's love, when there's just unity, we go there among us. Say the way they get them, we can't get them. We can't get structure. Don't say you go feature person we supposed to give credit to digital sales. You go say because you big pass them, so you just write everything to yourself. And the person can't ask him, Baba, my revenue, this one, that one. You can't take the person enemy again. You don't get all these kind of things because of all these things. Structure, no day because they don't like themselves. Producer will produce a song now. You are the producer not be friend. The producer ask for rights. Fights go start. But if you have these structures working for us in this Nigeria, everybody will be so rich together that will be strong enough to take all over the world. But we are not that strong. And only few people strong.
Do you agree with that?
I agree to something.
Okay.
But for me right now, Afrobeat is probably one of the biggest genre in the world.
Okay.
And I'll give you facts. Okay. Today, right now, if you check top 25 songs in New York, I'm very sure there's 2 or 1 Afrobeat song there. If you check top 25, not Afrobeat song,
Yes.
on Apple Music, go and check it. Check London, there's an Afrobeat song there. In Africa, almost all the top 100 in Africa, there's Afrobeat everywhere.
Yeah.
There's let me know say there's Nigerian song.
Nigerian. No, that's what I
So if I
wanted
say
to
Afrobeat,
say.
there's Nigerian songs.
Afrobeat is Nigeria,
So,
actually.
so now we can actually say, man, we are close.
We are close.
to where we're going.
Sure.
Let me not say that we are there
I feel like
because
we are
but
close.
we are very close. Now we have our own b-boy. Very soon we are going to have our own category on Grammy.
That's true.
On that Grammy.
That's
So,
true.
For me, we are very. The only reason why I will not tell you that we are there is because maybe not only one line, maybe only 1 or 2 songs that is on all these. Top 5 on Apple, New York, Washington DC, Texas, maybe like Dallas, Houston. Go and check. We are everywhere. Like last, Burna Boy is everywhere. From Essence to like this time. And you know what? I keep saying it. I tell people like, yo man, Nigeria, no open door for us. Oh.
Take
Because
over.
if you open door for us,
problem.
if one enter.
Yeah, but
All of us going down.
Jaywon, sorry to cut you short. You see what thing happen? Say like you mentioned like likeness of Burna, them Obio, them Wiz. But in Yankee, many celebrities they on a chart winning. Imagine say we have that 10 Burna, 15 Wizzy, 19 Davido.
Yeah.
Do you know how we go take the world? And because we can't small the rest.
But I think gradually
So
we'll actually-
where I will go with you, where I will go with you is the love part.
Thank you. That's what I'm doing. That's what
I'll
I'm
go
going.
with you when it comes to the love part. But you know the truth is, everybody. Let me tell you something. What defines us, a lot of us, is our upbringing.
Sure.
That's true.
Sure.
Deep.
Sure.
I'm
That's
not.
true.
Listen to me. I'm not.
I'll drink
Listen
to
to
that.
me.
I'll drink to that.
I will tell you.
I'll drink to that.
Our
I don't know,
up-
let's
let me
drink
tell
to
you,
this.
like me now.
Buster, respect
Like me,
please.
yeah?
Thank you.
A lot of things I do not because I want to do it, but because the way I was brought up. My mama will tell me so many. There is no. You cannot say you have money and you see another man suffering or another man going through problem, and you cannot have that money is useless.
Sure.
True.
You cannot say you are up there and you see somebody that all you need to do is just a tap
And it
And
comes
it
up.
to
comes
make
up.
them great,
Yeah.
and you don't do it.
That's amazing, though.
You don't understand? My mother will tell me, the money is useless. Your money is useless. If you have money, and you can just even use like 2% of this money that you have
So bring the other person out.
to support other people. That money is useless. Your money is useless.
Yeah.
How can you have money and just 2% is another man
So
or
Can't
another
help.
person need? And you cannot use. I don't get money, but each time that I know the things that I do for people, I know I have investment.
amazing.
Like when I know that I do for people, and Like a few days ago, my mom calls me telling me that all these things that you do, you need to stop. You're always doing this and do this for people. And I ask her, do you think I'm doing all those things for myself?
Investment.
I don't do it
Tomorrow
for myself.
when
You
you're
are one
down,
of the people.
they come
One of
up,
the
yeah.
reasons why I do all these things
Yeah.
when I come
Sure.
to the village,
Sure.
when I do all these things, is not
Because
that I have.
those guys will take care of
It's
your
so-
mom.
True that.
Now bring us back to the fact that you have this influence. As an artist, you are number one. Your number one is useless. You are useless if you are number one, and with your number one, we cannot count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That you've helped.
That
That
you've
you
helped.
helped.
Whether they even blow, they
But
no
they're not
blow.
blue.
Whether they are relevant or not, but what did you
You do.
My own is try. But some are not even ready to try.
All right.
Some just want to be by their
if,
side.
if I could cut you the in now. All right, guys, it's still the Crown Unfiltered, and trust me, you're hanging out with your favorite host, B to the U to the S to A, MC Buster, and we have Slimcase in the building, Otumba Lambert, and Baba J, Jaywon, and my very beautiful co-hosts in the present of.
I've been under duress taking this.
Claire, let me help her out. All right, guys, here we need to call the wrap for today. I believe you enjoyed everything that happened right here, and trust me, next episode is going to be fun. It's Crown Unfiltered, and I want you guys to stay tuned and look up to our next episode. I love you guys. Stay true to yourself. Don't let your background put yourself to the ground. Stay focused, and everything you need will come to your doorstep. I love you guys. Bye-bye.